Hi. Hello. I'm the problem. It's me, as they say. Um, I have been doing this video for maybe a week now, and life has gotten crazy. It's been everything in between, even to the point that like I'm wearing the same shirt to prove that one, I'm not a minimalist, but I don't have that much clothes, and I try to use what I wear a lot. But two, just to keep it like with the same video. So if I see, I thought my mom was here and up. Anyways, just so that like when I'm putting the video together, I can see like this sweater, and I'm like, hey, that is that video. But here's the thing. I need to change my clothes, and I would like to wash this. So I'm gonna do that. You're gonna tag along with me. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today, but I am going to be cleaning more of my house. And when I say more of my house, I mean, I heard the saying, I'm gonna say it again, I probably already said it, I don't know, but back to start. And back to start is just a thing where you put the room, you put the table, you put the counter, whatever you're working on, you put it back to how it started. Not messy how it started, but how it started. Does that make sense? And before you go on and do the next thing. So we have some decent cabinets. I love our cabinets. They were built by my grandparents. I absolutely 100% love them. They are great. However, we have appliances that wasn't around in the 80s to like 2010. We have more appliances. And yeah, we have the same amount of people, give or take. And the house like my grandparents had, but ours is more consistent because they are mine and Daniel's children, and not like grandkids coming to stay for a little while or getting custody of me. Like, I think I was like the most permanent situation in this house. But like cousins coming to stay, aunts coming to stay, nieces and nephews coming to stay. Like, it wasn't long term. So what we did was, over in the corner, where my grandfather's computer used to be, his computer set up, we put a shelf up, and Daniel built that Thursday, I think, whatever his off day was. He built that, and we've been moving like appliances over because I have muscular dystrophy. I have Charcot-Marie-Tooth. It's a neuromuscular crippling disease that also affects your nerves. And with that, I cannot climb, and I have bad balance. So having to get the dehydrator up and down, up above the cabinets, I can't do that. Having to get the bread machine up and down off the cabinets, I can't do that. Having to lay things on the counter so I can use it when I need it, nope, can't do it. Having to put like the big appliances away, like the Instant Pot and things, up, and then trying to like play Tetris, I couldn't do it. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do it on my own. And then going to Sam's and getting things that we need and groceries that we need, I needed the extra space. Granted, we have a lot of deep space, and I plan on using my cabinets more. But what I'm saying with this is, my shelf is more for bulk things. So like if I get a bunch of flour, like bags of flour, I could put one of them in my cabinet inside the container, and the other one's go on the shelf. The appliances all go on that shelf. That way I'm not having to bend over, because I can't get it back up off the floor very easily. So it's just, it might not make sense to you guys, but it makes sense to us. So I'm grateful, and I love that it makes sense, and it works. It works. My mental state has gotten better since having that shelf, because then I know that I can do the things that I can do, and it's open. And my mom's car is like shining a glare in the corner of my eye, and I keep thinking that like she's flashing lights at me or something. But it makes sense, okay? And then the counters, or the cabinets that we do have, like pots and pans are down there. Groceries will be down there. You know, things that I don't necessarily use on a daily basis. And you could be like, well, Destiny, why don't you get rid of some of your appliances? And blah, blah, blah. Because I say this, and I'm trying to say this without pride, but being humble. The air fryer does a lot of things in one. And we bought the air fryer before the stove and the oven went out. But here's the thing, when the stove and oven went out, we also had a Jenner that my grandfather also put into the kitchen. So we have a place to grill things and we have a place to cook food. The air fryer is there because of portion control. There is a bird. If I move, my phone's gonna fall. But there's a bird. It was up on my gutters. It was so pretty. It was a blue jay. Anyways, the Instant Pot helps me a lot because I physically get wore out even if I'm sitting in my power chair and cooking or whatever. Like, I get wore out. So if I can put something in something and then leave it, you know, let it do its thing, then that's great. Same thing with the crock pot and everything. Like, they serve their purposes. We do use them almost daily. And we do have the roaster oven if I ever want to do something like oven based that wouldn't fit in the air fryers or wouldn't work out on the stove or on the Jenner grill top. So it's all a work in progress. What else was there? And I'm not in the market to get a stove and an oven too fast. I am grateful for what we have. And who's not to say later down the road we find a stove that we like. I have what I needed prior to the stove going out, and I'm going to use what I have before I make an investment into a stove that I'm just like, I have all the same stuff, okay? Yeah, so it's nice to have that. And I'm like rambling and everything, so I am not going to put this video in with the other videos. I'm gonna make it like just a thing itself. So I'm giving you an update. So if you want to see that video, I will put it together. I'm still working on it. My bathroom counters have gotten better. I'm not worried about the cabinets or anything like that. I am mostly focusing on my countertops for this video. My surface clutter. And I say that with like kids stuff, kids zones, making sure like, you know, things are thrown away. My kids hoard. Drives me insane. It's not even like typical hoarding. I love them, but their hoarding is, you get a piece of paper. I have a receipt. You get a piece of paper. This little bitty piece that has nothing on it right here, like, got ripped off, and instead of throwing it away, they keep it. Okay? That's my life. Anyways, working on cleaning off my counter space now that I have something to do, somewhere to put some things that I need to put them. And, you know, I'll be rerouting things. And, you know, it's nice to have toilet paper and diapers and wipes and extra hygiene products and stuff that go down there too. Because, like, for example, underneath my counter, if I need to go, like, if my kids need something while we're in our bathroom, it's in the living room if they need it, like extra toilet paper or something. Like, we don't have to wait for Daniel to get out of the bathroom or me to get out of the bathroom, or we need to get something out of their bathroom. Like, it's right there. Like, you need toilet paper, it's right there. You need actually, I can start putting the dish towels there too because I can reach them there. But anyways, it's great. Yeah, so counter surfaces is what I'm working on. Update, I got the hitch put on the car. If you guys don't know, I had an ADA van, and the ADA van, the ramp never worked, and the axle broke, and the whole underneath part, and I had to have it for my power chair. Yeah, so that went out. So instead of going through the same company, because they're just, don't say it, Destiny, don't say it. Don't say it. It's not being a child of God. We went and got this vehicle. and this is an Acadia. I'm not gonna give you like year, make, model, or no. Well, I mean it's an Acadia, but anyways, we had the hitch put on so that way I can see about going through insurance, and they should, but going on insurance about getting a back part so I can put my power chair on it. And if I can get my power chair on it, dude, that opens up so many possibilities to me, because, or endless possibilities, because I could take it with me. Having a power chair and needing to go do certain things, like I can't go long distances. Like even walking in the store, it wears me out. It hurts my joints. It makes my arthritis flare up. I fall, I trip. So I have to use the cart. And if I like go into the park, I can't really play around with my kids. I have to sit because I couldn't take my power chair. Going on, like, certain trails are limited anyways if you are like wheelchair based, but wanting to go on trails, I couldn't go on trails. I'd get wore out and hurt, and I don't know, but I'm very limited on what I could do. So I have a power chair, can't use my power chair except for in my home. Yeah, so it's great. Anyways, I'm not complaining. Yeah, so that's an update. I got the hitch put on. What else did we do? Cleaning out my grandmother's house. Not my great-grandmother, but my grandmother, my mom's mom. We've been cleaning out her house. Tomorrow we'll be cleaning that out and cleaning out her storage unit. I'm trying to think. What am I thinking? Storage unit tomorrow. My mom and them have already filled up 2 big dumpsters full of stuff from there. And yeah, I want to do, okay, so if you guys don't know, there is a playlist of my mom's house being demolished. My grandparents bought the house next to their house, and we're not rich, guys. I say this in the sense of we're not rich. I'm not being prideful. I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging. I'm not nothing like that. Like, we're very humble. We don't have much. The good Lord provides for all of us, okay? I'm not trying to downfall anybody, okay? We have a 2-bedroom house. At some point we're going to expand. But the kids all love sharing a room together. It's fine, okay? Anyways, my grandparents were blessed with getting a cabin, and next to the cabin was this house, and the house had the cisterns, like the sewage ran together into the one, which was the one my grandparents had. So my grandparents bought the house next door to them, and 2 years ago my mom bought that property off of my grandmother, so her grandmother, my great-grandmother. okay, and we tore down the house over there because it was so bad. So we tore down the house. That playlist is under Mom. We didn't film everything. We really didn't. I wasn't there for all of it. I was there for a good majority of it, but I wasn't there for all of it. Somewhere, if I can find the first official video of the walkthrough with all the stuff in there, and like the roof falling or caving in, the mold, like, if I can find it, I will add it to that playlist. So that was 2 years ago as of May, right? Yeah, 2 years as of May when we started taking that down. There's that playlist. Anyways, what I'm going on to say with this is my mom doesn't care. She does not care about none of that, right? Like, she wanted me to record it. I have the platform for it. I recorded it. Something to look back on, right? Like, you know. However, my grandmother, my mom's mom, I want to record it. She probably wouldn't have an issue with it, you know, to look back and know. And I love her to death. It's not her fault. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not her and her husband's fault as to why their house became so hoarded. And it was a lot of people, like, bringing stuff over, dropping it on their property. And anyways, so I kind of want to record it and have that memory there for them. They can look back and stuff. But back in December, was when we started it, and there has been a good amount of progress. However, I don't want to share something and have people go, "Oh my goodness, look at their situation. How could they live like that? How could they do, it's sometimes people can't help it. They really can't. I might take a little bit of clips here and there. I don't know. I don't know. I'll talk to my mom about it and talk to my grandmother about it tomorrow. And just, like I said, I know she doesn't care. It's just, I don't want to put something out there that is so vulnerable and somebody's downfall, someone's pity. I don't want to do that for content. I don't want to share other people's things. And in the sense, like, I think the reason why I haven't shared, no, I know, the reason why I haven't shared is because the good Lord hasn't put it on my heart to share that, and I'm not going to. Now, if she wants me to, I'll mention it to my mom, because, we talk about content. But I don't know. If I do, I might do before and after pictures. I might do little bitty clips, but I'm not gonna go do a whole walkthrough of her place. I'm not going to put her on blast like that. I'm not going to put her storage unit on blast like that. I am not that content creator. I am not that person. I want to let you guys know that my videos that I do are real. They're unedited. I mean, if they're edited, they might have a voiceover, or a 30-minute clip of them delivering the Rumpke dumpster my mom had. I edited it to bring it down, to shorten it. But I mean, it's not like some of these YouTubers that are just super fake, these influencers. And I love everybody, I'm trying not to shame nobody, but what I'm saying is you have these influencers that get paid to show these products, and it's there's no way you're sitting there making 800 different types of ice and putting it in your refrigerator of all different shapes every week. And I don't know, somebody could be, I don't know. It's more of a clickbait to get you guys to purchase things. That's not me. If I do have something, I will honestly tell you yay or nay if I like it or not. But I'm not one to shove things down people's throats. I'm not. There are some things that I do keep out, like my kids are upset or something, or if my kids don't want to be on the video, I keep them out. It's fine. It's cool. It's good. It's great. It's just, I try to be real with you guys. And some days there's just nothing to vlog. My days are I take my kids to school, because we're in school season right now, and I take my kids to school, and then we sit there, and I'm at home, and I'm wore out. I'm tired from overdoing it the day before at the store, and I just need a day to relax. I just need a day to lay in bed and regroup and rest. So you guys don't see stuff that day. But yeah, I love you guys, and I don't know, I'm rambling. I guess this is just a sit down life update. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna go and help my mom. Maybe my aunt's gonna be with her, and I know my grandmother and Pops, Grandma Sandy and Pops, that's what my mom calls them. Well, Mom and Pops. But we're gonna go down there, and yeah, let's see if my mom's up. Mom stayed in my driveway last night. It was really late when she got in, and I sat there, and I'm just telling y'all, we got in, she came, and she was like, there's a car down here by your house, because my house is private property. Nobody even knows my house exists because of where it sits. So the fact there was a car down here and there were people in it, but the lights were off, but there wasn't any type of movement or anything, it alarmed her. So I came out with my little thing that was police lights, and I'm like, I don't know, I was the police. So they took off, and then I sat there and talked to my mom till like 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. It was close to late too. But usually I don't know. I'm not up that late. I'm usually in bed by like 8, 9 o'clock. 8 at the earliest. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. God bless you. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, let me know. Are you excited for spring? Are you a spring or a fall person? Let me know. Let me know. I want to say I'm spring. I love spring. I love spring weather. I love knowing that like the seasonal depression is like over and we get warm weather and we get to go outside more. But I love fall because we get the apple orchards and we get, the pumpkin patches and the apple cider, and the leaves are just so pretty. But I love spring because of the new births of new births of the birds and the rabbits and wildlife and the flowers, the lilies. But I'm more of a spring person. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. God bless. Love y'all.